Hello everyone and welcome back to Ren Plays Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. This is episode 6. Off camera I did a little bit of grinding, got everyone up to level 5 except Laharl, who was already level 7, and passed the promotion exam with everyone except Laharl, who I'm going to show you the promotion exam with right now. For each promotion exam you have to do a solo fight against some preset amount of enemies. At level 7 I should be able to just run in and crush this, but I'm going to show you the safe way to do it so that if you have lower level characters, like level 4 or 5, you'll be able to pass it with them as well. Primarily you want to pull the enemies one by standing in very particular places where only one person can get to. This is the first space. Second, you want to come here. And Laharl and Etna can kill through counterattacks mostly. With everyone else you're going to have to attack and then move afterwards. Then you want to move back to the middle. And then we're going to walk forward and stand here. And this guy's got more health, so he won't die to one attack from anybody, but you can run around behind him and use whatever the strongest attack you have available, and it should take him out.
Here I come!
And there we go. I also recommend, if you're doing this early in the game, that you go into your equipment and take Laharl's Imperial Seal off and equip it on whoever happens to be taking the challenge at that time. There's no healing necessary after that. You automatically get healed after a promotion exam. So let's summon the assembly and see what we can do after our new promotion. We can always raise military funds. Now we can get more expensive stuff, which is more high quality items as well, or cheaper stuff which is lower quality, but we currently have the lowest quality possible. Let's try to get more expensive stuff passed. When you try to pass a bill, there's a number of attendees with a level of influence. I believe you want to get more than half of the influence on your side. This guy's strongly for us, but he's a mediocre level. This guy's a very low level, but he's totally with us. He could go either way. He's the highest level I've seen so far. I'm thinking we could probably just let this go and it will pass. But just to show it off, I'm going to show this. You can give gifts to someone to improve their chances. The gift, the amount of interest they have in your gift is based on the rarity. It's not more rare, it's better. It's that they want a certain rarity number, and the closer you are to that, the better it is. So not very interested is not good. Interested is okay. Love it is what you're shooting for. I don't care about this polyglove, so let's give it to him. And now he is leaning yes. At any point, once you feel comfortable, you can hit triangle and begin the vote. It should be 100%. Yeah, that wasn't a problem. So we got more expensive stuff approved. Let's go check with the shop and see what new stuff we can get. We've got a lot of money sitting around, so... Alright, we got a leather glove, which is pretty good. This ninja sword is very expensive, but it's pretty good as well. These are very expensive as well. The blessed bow is really good, and that one's got statisticians on it, which are more EXP. That's great. I'm not as big a fan of broker. Money is not generally an issue. It's better axes. What do we want to put our money on? Who do we want to put our money into is probably a better question. And the answer to that is probably our new character. So let's go ahead and pick him up. Getting everyone to level 5 the way I did, I believe you need a warrior and a brawler to level 5. Gets us access to a new class. So we're going to have... Tanya's going to create this one. And we are going to create a scout. Let's go ahead and make him incompetent. I don't care what his name is still. Apparently his name is Z. Z needs more hit. And here is our scout. As you can see, they have an A rank in guns, so this is going to be our gun user. I have some issues with guns. in Disgaea 1, but we'll get into that later. They're actually better than bows. Having said that, I have more issues with bows, but guns aren't great either. Regardless, though, he's going to need a gun, and none of those are good. Let's try that again. Regardless, he is going to need a gun, and these are better. That one's got managers on it, that's not great. Amnesiac is okay. I'm going to tempt fate and reset it one more time. I really shouldn't. I should just take the one with amnesiacs on it, but that's okay. This one's actually incredible, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. Gun's damage is based entirely off of the hit stat. So the higher the hit, the more damage you're gonna be doing. So let's get Z, that weapon. And I'm going to probably not grind him out in this episode. I will do so. Actually, let me rephrase that. I'm definitely not going to grind him out in this episode, but I will probably do so between this one and the next. But I will show you what I do to grind very quickly, at least early on in the game. We go to the tutorial stage, the practice map here. And we take out whoever it is that we want to grind. At level 1, you're going to need a little bit of help, so you're going to want to stand back a little bit here. I didn't mean to end the turn. Hopefully this ends up okay. I'm so used to grinding the higher level characters. This is going to be fine. You want to stand on the blue spaces where you get the defense boost, and fire onto the red spaces where you get the additional money, I believe is what those do. Yes. And I'm going to bring Tanya out. She doesn't have any counter, so she shouldn't be able to counter hit at all, and she will be able to heal. And as you can see, you'll get levels fairly quickly this way. Perfect. Let's have him shoot there. This will also level up your cure while you're at it, or heal. Okay. Let's try and get to his side. Scouts also have incredible movement range, and their special abilities let you mess with geostats and stuff like that. I don't really like these, and will probably never use them, but having a gun character is useful, especially just to show off the skills. And the scout techniques can be helpful in the item world if you're planning on spending an extended amount of time in there. Just let the cleric soak up some damage, something you normally don't want to do, but it's going to work in this case. Take him out. We should get to level 3 after clearing this once. Like, look at that movement, it's ridiculous. Yep, there's level 3. If we can get lucky and get some bonus experience at the end, it's possible, I believe, to actually get to level 4 on a single run. I don't know that I've ever done it, though. Nope, we're just going to get bonus money. That's fine. I'm not going to repeat that. I will do that off camera. Let's go ahead and get some healing done. Let's buy some accessories for Z. Z's an awful name. I am very sorry to him that the random number generator gave him that. If I could find someone with some arms masters, that would be great. There we are. It's way too expensive, though. Still too expensive. Let's refresh it one more time. This is going to be the explaining and buying things episode, apparently. That's fine. It's too expensive. Statisticians, I don't know if... I mean, I assume he could keep it. Or he could keep it. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. I assume he can wear it. Let's also... What were those? That's awful. That's not bad. That's actually great. I don't know that his defense affinity is that great. But, yeah, we'll pick it up. It's more than nothing. Let's go to Z. Give him this fancy lid. His defense affinity seems to be about 60%. Let's test my math on that one. 70%. I wasn't quite there. That's fine. He actually got his gun up to level 1, which means he should have a gun skill, which I will probably show off in this next chapter. That said, let's head in.
There she is!
We found her. That didn't take very long. Short episode.
What? She's the assassin?
I'm just as surprised as you.
I was expecting somebody a little more menacing. Oh well. Just shut up and capture her! Aye, dude! Prima Pretty Prepanica! Mighty warriors, protect me!
Uh-oh. Angel summoning zombies. That doesn't seem right.
Angelic language? Prince! She must be from Celestia. Makes no difference to me. Angel or god, anyone who opposes me will suffer a terrifying death.
That is one of the greatest boasts I've ever seen.
Say your prayers.
Please don't push yourselves too hard. You guys can run if it gets dangerous.
Don't let her escape. We'll teach her a lesson.
Yeah, I don't even think running is an option in this game, so she just lied to us. I don't like liars at all. Reveal yourself. Oh, it is you. Please do not startle me like that. So, how are things progressing? Well, I cannot say that they have gone perfectly, but there is nothing to be concerned about. I see. Forgive me for putting such a heavy burden on you. Please, it was my idea to begin with. By the way, how's the girl doing? Has she managed to meet Laharl safely? I would not use the word safely, but she is managing in her own way. You have a lot of faith in her. Yes, just as you have faith in him. No idea what's going on there, but we've got fighting to do. This is full of zombies, so let's just get out there and hopefully do better this time now that I got a little more levels under my belt. So this is set up perfectly for one of Laharl's special abilities. Blazing Knuckle, which attacks all 4 squares around him.
Here I come!
So while he doesn't necessarily need the experience, we're going to give it to him. He's just going to carry us through this entire game. That's how it's going to work. I hope not. Let's see. Elise actually can take a hit, so I'm going to have her go over here with Z and Tanya, and hopefully they can make something happen. Christine is going to go kind of lone wolf a little bit up this direction. I say lone wolf and she's standing right next to Laharl, but she's going to take a right up there and fight those other two. Yeah, see, she takes a hit much better now. The enemies are actually a lower level than us for a change, except for Z, but this is the way it is. So he has Tri-Burst now. Tri-Burst is a great move. I believe it does Ice Elemental damage, although it shows... Yeah, it is Ice Elemental. Although it shows as all 3 elements. This guy, I believe, actually resists ice, so that's not going to be great. But I'm going to show it off anyway. And then I'm going to have this guy bounce around him and attack him in the back. That should take him out. Yeah, see, even with the resistance, I'm pretty sure that's resistance. I don't remember positive and negatives in this game, confuse me, but even with that, it still does decent damage. The fact that his hit stat is so high really helps, because I mean, look at this attack stat is much lower than his hit stat. Scouts do some really incredible damage early game here. Let's see, she hit level 5, so she got Prinny Raid, which is a ranged attack that can hit pretty much anywhere around. And Skull Splitter, which I don't think I've actually showed on camera. This does a ton of damage.
Yeah! Drop dead.
I used it a little during grinding, but I don't think I've actually shown it on camera yet. I should have moved my brawler. That's okay. Let's see. This one is also resistant to ice. I sent him way the wrong direction. What are we looking at over here? Resistant to ice. Everything's gonna be resistant to ice. It's the ice stage. That makes sense. So let's actually just have him go in, just weaken it up a little bit. Let's have her do the same thing. And then you go around back and hopefully get the kill out of it. Meanwhile, Edna is in a bad place. So we're gonna have her move around here and hit this guy from behind. Should automatically just kill him. And we're gonna have her come over here to assist for the moment. Yeah, that was good. That was great. That worked out too. Not that we wouldn't have gotten a kill anyway, but you know, it's nice. Have something to rely on. Let's go ahead and have her punch him in the back. And have Laharl back her up. Oh, I should not have hit in turn. I need to stop doing that. I mean, it's okay. It's not that big a deal. Laharl might just get this kill off counterattack, though. Nope, that worked out. Okay, do I want Edna to pick it up or Christine? I think I want Edna to pick it up. Christine is much easier to level off camera than Edna is, for a reason I'm not 100% sure of. Let's see. He's gotten a new move, Sky Lunge. I cannot use it in this situation. Actually, I could come over this way and do it that way. And then let's just see how much damage that does, and I'll decide what I'm going to do after that. So this does pretty decent damage, and then drops you on the other side of the enemy. I think I actually, if I try really hard, might be able to get Z this kill, which will save me a lot of time in grinding. Nope, not quite. Okay, so how much? 59 HP? I think we're going to try that again, except without Spear Guy going first. We're just going to come in. That's not going to work. How are we going to do this? We have him attack. Her attack. Maybe if I just don't use Sky Lunge, this will work out. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Perfect. Okay, some slippers. Those are actually pretty good. And a mage's staff. Eventually, the cleric will probably switch to a staff. Now is not that time. Let's check out those slippers real quick. Who do I want to have on? I think Christine, maybe? No. Elise. Slippers increase your movement by 1, as well as increasing your speed. So you want to... Actually, they don't normally increase your speed. They just do so because of the coaches in there. But they do increase your movement by 1, so it's very helpful. Also your jump height, although I very rarely run into issues with jump height. Alright, let's go to the hospital. Oh, a prize, an orb. Let's give this a few. That's a decent roll. That's a better roll. Arms Masters, perfect. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.